Shall we play a game?
Okay, so let's take a break. This is getting pretty dark about fallout bunkers and cities being destroyed and all that kind of stuff. So let's play a quick game here that I have prepared to lighten the mood up a little bit before we get into our final movie discussion. So the Terminator movies, one of the most famous franchises that uses time travel as a plot device, sometimes to the point, as we've already discussed, utter confusion. It's also not the only movie to take advantage of time travel plot elements. There are so many, in fact, that they tend to blend together. To help us sort through this mess, let's play the classic game, Time Travel Taglines. I'll say the tagline of a movie or TV show that has its characters travel through time in some way. And taglines are things you normally see on the movie posters, like the most famous one from Alien in space, no one can hear you scream. Well, this is a tagline game pretty similar. It's kind of inspired by the Doug Loves Movie podcast, one of the ones that I enjoy, and which has gotten our podcast a mention on there a couple of times. The first person to buzz in with their own first name will get a chance to guess. If you get it right, you get 1 point. You get it wrong, you get negative points. And we'll go through all of this.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Wait, so I just yell out, Joel?
That would do it. And Alex? Alex will work too. Okay. So this game is tricky because these movie taglines sometimes are purposely vague. They don't really make a lot of sense. So I've broken these into categories, which I'll tell you ahead of time, and that might help a little bit to be able to get these. So let's start with an easy one, a classic. The tagline is, synchronize your watches, the future's coming back.
Alex.
Go ahead.
Back to the Future.
Affirmative.
Boom. So now you got it. But which one, though?
The first one.
No, it's the second one. This is where you got to be tricky. Let's get going here. The first category is Trilogy Anchors. Trilogy Anchors. Movies that are the end of a trilogy.
Okay.
First one. Ancient Japan, 1593. Without a map, without clue, without a pizza. Joel.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Affirmative.
Correct.
Do they have a
Does he have to say
subtitle?
the
I think it eventually becomes Turtles in Time, which
Turtles
is
in Time.
based on the video game, but they put that on there. So Joel, with the first point. Joel's got the hang of this one. All right, next one. They've saved the best trip for last, but this time they may have gone too far back.
Joel. Back to the Future 3.
Affirmative.
Correct.
The train.
The one with the train, yes.
Be confused with Westworld,
Exactly. They are back, ... in time. This one's a hard one.
Can you give us a genre?
No. I mean, time travel movies. This one's hard. This is Men in Black 3. No one saw that movie, and that's a dumb tagline for that movie. They do some time travel because James Brolin plays like a young Tommy Lee Jones.
I only know it from the trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, that Brolin, he comes across
very, very Tommy Lee Jones-esque.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that category. Next category, The Final Frontier. The Final Frontier.
Joel.
No, that's the name of the category.
Oh.
You can probably guess
I'm just
where
ready
this
to
is going.
go. Mark one off for him.
Okay, first one. The key to saving the future can only be found in the past.
Joel.
Joel, what do you got?
12 Monkeys?
Don't do that.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Ow.
-1.
Legs.
Okay.
You sound so sure.
Again, the category is called The Final Frontier.
Yeah, I know. Oh, what? Okay, it's a Star Trek movie wherein they go back and get humpback whales. What's the name of it? It's like I don't know.
I'll let you have the number. You don't have to say the full title. What number is it? Work it through in your head.
Work it through. 3?
Yeah. Oh, 4.
Okay.
Don't do that.
But that was really close. Sorry, still
Okay.
still -1 there.
-1.
But you got the right idea.
Gotta
There's a
dig
few
myself
more
out
in
of
this
the hole.
category. The next one. The Future Begins. I know.
It's just 3 words.
The Future Begins. But in the same category.
Final Frontier, The Future Begins. Oh, Star Trek First Contact.
Don't do that.
No, incorrect. It's the Star Trek reboot. That 2009 one that deals with time travel. Sorry,
Also,
Alex.
Alex did not buzz in with his name, so even if he got it correct, he could not count
Okay,
towards
It's
it.
true. He used his eyes to buzz in, but that's not going to work on a podcast. But the last one, Resistance is Futile.
Joel?
Joel?
Star Trek First Contact?
Yes.
Affirmative.
Stole that one right away from you. Joel with 2, Alex -2. But there's plenty of these left. Next category.
That's a sad thing. There are many left.
Many left. A lot of time travel movies. The next category is called Fish Out of Water and Into Medieval Times. Movies where characters go back in time medievally.
I sense a Martin Lawrence film coming up.
Can we just skip over that?
These are just you're just giving clues away to your person here. Trapped in time, surrounded by evil, low on gas.
Oh, Joel? Evil Dead?
Ooh, close, but...
Or no, Army of Darkness.
Army of Dark. Will you allow it?
Yeah, allow it.
Affirmative.
3 to Joel. I love that. That's a good tagline. Next one. Its laughter will ring through the centuries! Exclamation mark. Its laughter will ring through the centuries. You don't have to buzz in if you're worried about losing points.
I hope you're going to add in some sound after this. Maybe like, some kind of...
Some crickets?
Crickets. Yeah.
Well, or that, or some kind of... What you ought to do is you ought to take the Terminator music, like the dramatic,
Yeah.
the synthesizer. But you got to do it from the T1 version, which has the really old school synthesizer sound.
Yeah. Well, that's a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court from 1949. That's a tough one. But you got the right idea. The next one is he's about to get medieval on you.
Joel. Medieval Night? Was that what it was called?
Don't do that.
No.
Oh.
Alex, a Martin Lawrence in King Arthur's Court.
It had medieval in it.
It's called Black Knight.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm giving Alex a pass on that one because it was funny.
Affirmative.
But Joel's back down to 2, so it's still 2 to -2.
It's anyone's game.
In the same category, maybe I'll give you a little clue. It's a little Disney action. Kelvin Fuller is about to break curfew by 1,500 years.
Disney movie, Kelvin Fuller?
Calvin Fuller is about to break curfew by 1,500 years. Nothing?
Hold on. Oh, no, I'm out. I don't know.
It's tough. A Kid in King Arthur's Court. I don't know if anyone else was raised on the Disney Channel, but that was one of mine. But no,
you were.
No more points lost. All right, next one. Next category is called Time Travel Typecasting.
Okay.
Movies where the same actor apparently keeps playing over and over again time travel related movies.
Okay.
First one. Make every second count. This is a hard one. That's a movie called Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal.
No one saw that.
No one saw that one. But there's another Jake Gyllenhaal movie, Defy the Future.
I don't know. I'm
Gotta
not
catch
up on my Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
streaming.
I'll lend you some of the DVDs.
Something tells me that every single one of these is immediately streamable on Netflix.
And are they all Jake Gyllenhaal?
So these two were. This is Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time.
Oh.
Again, I don't know how well that did.
That's a cool video game.
But the next 3 are off by the same actor or actress. A new funny film about love with a little bit of time travel.
A new funny film about love.
Wait. Are you giving proper emotional tone to the like? Are
the poster?
Are you not doing like The Shining, but making it sound like
Right,
like a comedy?
Well, I'm trying to
Like,
keep.
oh, he's just trying to get through work.
I'm just trying to make sure that it's not throwing it too far. All right.
Can we get the British computer? Let
Yeah,
Skynet
get that
take
guy
over.
back.
Because right now I'm thinking of a lighthearted rom-com.
That's along the lines. Yeah. A new funny film about love with a bit of time travel.
A new funny film about.
Oh, we're so bad at this.
These are hard.
Wait,
That's
wait.
heartbreaking too. The movie's called About Time with Rachel McAdams.
Nope.
I know it's a tough one. It's a tough one, but
All right.
again, it's another Rachel McAdams movie. The tagline is written and directed by Woody Allen.
Written.
That's all the tagline has.
Alex.
Yep,
Midnight in Paris.
Affirmative.
it is Midnight in Paris.
Yes.
Wait,
Well
that's
done.
about time travel?
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
travels
t-
back to the S. Scott Fitzgerald, like the 20s in Paris.
Really?
It's like
Yep.
the central plot of the movie.
Oh, I don't know
haven't
anything
seen
about it.
that.
Yeah. Well, again, another Rachel McAdams movie. The tagline is from the acclaimed bestseller.
Oh, Joel. Time Traveler's Wife?
Affirmative.
That is true.
There you go.
So that one didn't really have a tagline, but that's what it's on the poster. Rachel McAdams seems to enjoy her time travel movies. Okay, again, more to come. The next category is called If You Build It, They Will Time Travel With It. Movies with time travel machines being built. First one, you will orbit into the fantastic future! Exclamation mark.
think I have an idea, but I'm.
All right.
I just want to get back to 0. I can't take.
Yeah, you can't take the risk. This is the 1960 version of The Time Machine by H.G. Wells.
Okay.
The movie for that. The next one is Kick Some Past. It sounds a little comedical. Get up.
Alex.
All right, what do you got?
I've got an idea.
Kick Some Past.
Time Cop.
Don't do that.
Oh, not Time Cop. Hot Tub Time Machine.
Wait, really?
Glad you went first. I was going to go with Time Cop as well.
Yeah, well, that might be in here, but that's not one yet.
Oh, I assume Time Cop would make an appearance at some point in this podcast.
The next one. He was searching for the answer to his past. He became a hero for the future. Also, another tagline is "The future awaits." None of these are very helpful. But
Wait, what's the category again?
movies, movies where someone builds a time machine. Movies where someone builds a time machine.
What's this tagline again?
He was searching for the answers to his past. He became a hero for the future.
Is that
Category.
Joel?
Yes.
The latest Time Machine version?
Affirmative.
Yes.
What? Well, because
From 2002.
Because in the storyline, doesn't he go back and he becomes a hero through various
Something along those
situations?
lines.
I should probably read the book, maybe, but
Maybe. But again, maybe sensing a theme here. The next one is called Soak Harder. Soak.
Joel. Why did I say Joel?
I'm going to give it to Alex. He said Joel,
No,
but...
he said it first. Go.
All right.
But just give it to him.
Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Affirmative.
Correct. Joel's got a commanding lead here of 5 to -2.
Years of movie watching now, paying off.
But careful with this one. This one might also go to Joel. The tagline is, "What happens if it actually works?" Question mark.
Joel.
Yes.
Primer.
Affirmative.
It is Primer.
Yeah.
That's a good film.
That was going to be... I was hoping you'd do a pick of best or favorite time travel movies, because that was going to be my pick. Although I have another one to mention.
You guys are good.
He's good. He's good. This guy, his whole room is basically filled with movie posters, so it's his wallpaper. All right. Next category is called Modern Day Rip Van Winkles. Movies where a character goes to time through the long way. First one is The Future is a No-Brainer.
Oh, Alex. Idiocracy.
Affirmative.
Back to -1. All right. This might be Alex's
Let's stick
category.
with Mike Judge movies, and I got this.
Yep. The next one is The 21st Century's Most Dangerous Cop. The 21st Century's Most Ruthless Criminal.
Time Cop.
Don't do that.
No.
Incorrect.
Wait, what?
Incorrect. Alex.
Demolition Man.
Affirmative.
Correct.
Oh!
Boom. Too quick on the Time Cop draw. Alex, 0. Well done.
Back to 0.
Joel with back to 5.
Wait. How did he travel in time, though, in that movie?
This, as I said in the category, he took a nap and woke back up later in the future.
Just like in Idiocracy.
I didn't see that.
Cryogenically freezing someone.
Oh, I didn't understand the category. I'll allow it.
Okay.
But I just wanted it in the record.
Well, now that you know, there's one more in here. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this movie, but it's terrible. Time waits for no man, but true love waits forever.
Oh.
Time waits for no man, but true
Alex.
love waits forever. Alex.
Oh, my God. What is it?
And we'll also accept if you can name the actor that's in the movie.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
What's the name? He's is it Forever Young?
Affirmative.
Yes, it is Forever Young.
Oh.
That is impressive.
Pulling it out. Pulling it in deep.
Comeback. I can see it comeback coming. 5-1.
Do we even have enough for me to make a comeback?
Unfortunately, yes, we do. The
Can I just say, you should have thrown a Captain America movie in there.
that would have been good.
It's okay.
Next one.
Next time.
The next category is called Name Droppers. Movies about time travel with a name in the title, like someone's name in the title.
Okay.
You'd be surprised. First one. Once they made history, but now they are history.
Alex. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh.
What did I do?
Don't do that.
You did the first one. It's the second one. It tricked you up a little bit here.
Come on.
Once they made history, now they are history.
All right.
Negative or
I'm back
0.
to negative.
There's 0.
No, okay.
The next one is the funniest comedy in the history of history.
Oh, Joel. Is it the History of the World Part 2?
Don't do that.
No.
Alex. History of the World Part 1.
Don't do that.
No. It was the original Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Son of a bitch.
4 to -1. Sorry, guys. All right, next one that has a movie with someone's name in the title. First, he fought for the crown. Now he's fighting for the family jewels. Another tagline for it is, I'm back, comma, baby.
Alex.
Well,
but which one? You're bad at the Austin Powers and the Spy Who Shagged Me?
Affirmative.
Boom.
Yes. All right.
Well done. Well done. I kind of put those movies out of my memory for a while. 4-0. Next one. Why are you wearing that stupid man suit? Question mark. Also, what would you do if you knew the future? Movie with someone's name in the title.
I'm literally scratching my head right now.
I'm out.
Donnie Darko. You never seen Donnie Darko? I thought it was more of a thing. Okay. Well, that's he says that to a guy wearing a rabbit suit. And that's a
Is
rabbit's
that another
response.
Jake Gyllenhaal movie?
It is.
We gotta have a Jake Gyllenhaal.
I know. I wanted to loop
fanboy.
this one with the name dropper
Do you
one,
have a
but
man crush on Jake Gyllenhaal?
it seems if he knows I like time travel movies. The
Jake
next
Gyllenhaal
one
versus Rachel McAdams. Go.
Right.
Yeah, the next one with the movie with a name in the title. The time has come. That's not going to help you. What will help you is cast your spell in IMAX. Cast your spell in IMAX.
If this is a Harry Potter one, I'm out. But
There's 7 of them. I mean, it's
I haven't seen
8.
any of them.
8. There are 8.
I mean, you're along the right lines.
I have nothing to lose. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Don't do that.
So close. So very close.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
I will give you half a point.
It is your destiny.
Okay.
He still did not buzz in with his name.
Yeah,
he
he-
had fair warning
You
from
were
the
out.
first
You were
time.
out.
No points.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It's 4 to negative 0.5.
I
Using
think
the
at this
discretion
point
of the
it's
chair.
not mathematically possible for me to make a comeback.
We shall see. The next movie category is called It's All in Your Mind. Movies where they don't actually time travel, just your mind does. First one.
What does that even mean?
We will find out. First tagline is Sam Beckett has a date with destiny. Where will he end up next? Remember, it's movies and TV.
Oh.
I will be hurt if you do
Alex.
not. Alex.
Quantum Leap?
Affirmative.
Quantum Leap it is.
Yes.
My favorite
Tim's a
television.
fan of that show. Should
All
have
right.
known.
Yeah, 0.5 in the positive direction. Next one. His past, our future. It was mentioned previously on the podcast. His past, our future. Movies where you only time travel in your mind, not in real life. Your consciousness travels through time.
His past.
It was mentioned on this podcast.
On
or
this
previous-
very podcast, no less than an hour ago.
If only we had a time machine and can go back.
Or the
rewind.
the rewind function on your player. And it's
Well, yeah.
X-Men Days of Future Past. Wolverine goes back in time. Yeah.
He does.
Next category is called Bending the Time-Space Continuum. Movies with time travel and space thrown in there too.
Okay.
Tagline is, mankind was born on Earth, but it was never meant to die here.
So there's both time travel and space involved.
At the same time. Mankind
Oh,
was...
Interstellar?
Affirmative.
Yes. But
Joel
you
Interstellar?
Joel Interstellar, correct. We saw that.
All right.
It's pretty good. We saw that at Smithsonian. It's there in Space Museum. All right, next one. The show has been canceled, but the adventure is just beginning. The show has been canceled, but the adventure is
Alex.
just beginning.
Star Trek?
Don't do that.
Oh, it's very close. It's the Galaxy Quest. It's a parody of Star Trek.
Back to negative 0.5.
Back to negative 0.5. 5 to negative 0.5. Okay, the next one is called What's in a Name? Movies that start with the word time.
Okay.
Now, these are actually all Netflix movie categories as well.
Right.
Yeah. Turn back the clock and your history. His tagline ones, they're pretty vague. This one is not going to be. They killed his wife 10 years ago. There's still time to save her. Murder is forever. Until now.
Joel Time Cop?
Affirmative.
Joel Time Cop. It is Time Cop. All right. Joel's running away with it now.
Yeah.
Can I just say, that had one of the more interesting time travel rules where you couldn't touch...
Right.
Like you couldn't come into
Right.
physical
Touch
contact
yourself.
with your previous or other temporal
would, like,
version of you. You would turn...
from-
Yeah, it was this horrible computer rendering of this, like, orangey or brown goo. But anyway.
Yeah. All right.
But I give them props for coming up with a new rule.
Its contribution to the catalog. Next one is they didn't make history; they stole it. It's a quirky comedy.
Quirky comedy wherein people are stealing history.
Time Bandits. You want to see Time Bandits?
Time Bandits.
Time Bandits. It's a great movie.
You're reaching
Terry Gilliam?
deep into the catalog.
All right.
Who was in that one?
The Monty Python guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
All right. The next category, it's almost near the end here. It's called Respect Your Ancestors.
Okay.
Movies about our ancestors. And I mean like ancestors in the beginning of ancestral ties. First one is Hunted, Wanted, like beasts of prey. And somewhere in the universe, there must be something better than man.
Wait, what's the category again?
Respect your ancestors. And by that, I mean like literal evolutionary ancestors.
Wait.
Just say that.
Redo the thing.
Hunted, Wanted, like beasts of prey.
I don't have anything.
That's the original Planet of the Apes.
Wow.
They didn't used to do taglines too well. They've gotten better at it and then got really worse at it.
Yeah.
It seemed like it's a inverted bell shape and all that stuff. All right, the next one in this category, The Future is History, and They're Coming. Not too many movies in this category with time travel and monkeys.
I mean, they're all just like Planet of the Apes remakes.
This one is 12 Monkeys.
Oh.
This movie didn't have a very good tagline. This category is not so great.
A good time travel movie.
It is a good one, yeah.
It's underrated.
The last category I have here is As Seen on TV.
Okay.
This is mostly, it's too far for Alex to catch up, but there's some pride involved.
Yeah.
You want to get yourself into positive territory.
Bit, yeah.
Movies either based on a television show or a television show.
Okay.
First one is Don't Tell Them What They Can't Do. And on this island, survival is not a game. On this island, survival is not a game.
Joel, Lost?
Affirmative.
Correct. I think, Alex, you might have dropped off a Lost at season 4 when they started time traveling.
No, I saw the whole thing.
Oh, all right.
Just reject it.
Well, Joel's got
Alex
a mighty
is one of the
lead
people
at 7.
that didn't like the ending of Lost. Tim and I, we were okay with it.
If we keep
Alex
going,
was not.
if we start this conversation, it's going to last
topic
another.
for another podcast.
Yeah.
Save it for the Lost Time Travel podcast.
Okay.
12
The
parts.
next one is Universal Studios invites you to get lost.
What?
Yeah, Universal Studios invites you to get lost.
This is a movie
Based on a television
TV
show.
Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Lost in Space.
Don't do that.
Very close. That's the answer to the next one, which I was going to say it's get ready, get set, get lost. That other one was
Hold on.
Land of the Lost.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Land of the
I'm going to give you a
Lost.
point because somehow you
Because I
worked all
just
this
said
together.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you came all the way here. So you're 0.5, Joel's 7, commanding victory. I didn't even have to use the tiebreaker, which was...
Let's just do it anyway.
All right, so this maybe... Joel, you want to do double or nothing? Final victory?
Let's just do for World Championship.
For World
Whatever the
Championship.
score.
Oh, wow.
He's the only kid to get in trouble before he was born.
What is there a category here or just a random?
It's a big one.
Okay, only kid to get in trouble for.
He was never in time for his classes. Then one day, he wasn't in his time at all. Ouch. I'm awarding a double loss if no one can get
Hold on a
this.
second.
He was never in time for his classes until he wasn't in his own time at all.
Can you give us a decade for the show?
Well, no, you had a second tagline though. What was the second tagline?
He was the only kid to get in trouble before he was born. I mean, this is funny to me because you said it at the very, very beginning.
I don't remember what I
Oh,
said.
it's been too long. It's the original Back to the Future.
Oh.
I
think-
thought it was a TV show.
No, this is the tiebreaker move. Yeah.
Oh.
So I think this game shows is that one, time travel movies all have the exact same taglines and none of it makes any sense. And two, there's been too many time travel movies. So this game didn't work out as well as I thought. It's a hard game, but I think it kind of shows you how I didn't include any of the Terminator ones because those ones are at least a little easier to get.
Yeah.
But thanks for playing, Joel. Continuing his series of victories, 7-0.
I don't know whether to be happy or ashamed.
A little bit of both.
Too much free time.